So, like I told you guys, when it comes to Donald Trump and his plans, or should we say Trump 2.0, there really ain't nothing that the Democrats can do. He's too fast for him. He's moving too fast. So, when Doge went to audit the Treasury Department, they jumped out there and started complaining before they had a chance to really settle in to their whining and moaning. Boom, hit USAID. You feel me? Now they jump out there to try to protest that before they could even get comfortable protesting that. Now the Department of Education and Trump is ill because they went over to the Department of Education. Like, I guess they figured they would be early. They caught wind that he was going to do something with the Department of Education, so they tried to show up early. Meanwhile, they got private security blocking the door, won't even let them in. They're like, nah, you ain't coming up in here. Nope. And here's the funny thing, and this is one thing that I don't think they realize, right? When Trump moves on to the next thing, it's almost like they forget about the last thing. It's like, bruh, you forgot about the last thing. How's that working out for you? Because look, I'm going to show you something. Let me pull this photo up real quick. Let's pull this photo up real quick. So this right here, is the U.S. Agency for International Development. So this is the USAID office, right? So while Maxine Waters and the rest of the Democrats was over there at the Department of Education today, look at what they did over there. They done took the damn letters off that. They done snatched the. Oh my God. You know they mad at Trump, boy. Oh, look at that. The signage is gone. Nope. We getting rid of the sign. Nope. Get it up out of here. Nope. We done with it. But look, y'all remember I told you that the folks in Congress have been reduced to standing outside and yelling like Al Sharpton. Like, they don't got no power in this situation, bruh. Check this video out.
Coming in, don't lock the door. We're coming in. Who are you?
You're not coming in.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you,
sir?
Do you have business here?
Yes. I've sent the assistant secretary a letter alerting her that we would be here today, and we've asked her for a meeting.
Yeah, I don't know that that's been accepted, so until that's accepted.
Who are you?
Now, this is what's so funny. What's so funny about it, there's one dude. There's one guy standing in front of the door. One guy. Now, they're a whole crowd. They ain't stupid. I'm going to tell you something right now. The Democrats are not stupid. They're not stupid. They know if they try to physically move him out of the way, that's going to play right into the hands of the Republicans. They already know because they done spent so much time screaming about insurrection this and insurrection that. They know. Hey, y'all better act like y'all got some sense. Y'all better act like y'all got some sense. But look at them.
And what do you do here?
What do you do
I have
here?
a security responsibility.
Get out of the way. We pay for your job. We pay you.
We're members of
Listen to Maxine Waters. We pay you. You don't pay anybody, Maxine Waters. The American people pay you. Maxine Waters. Talking about something. We pay you. You don't pay nobody nothing. Hell is you talking about?
Pay you.
Nobody is accepted in me.
You are.
We haven't heard that from the secretary. We haven't heard that from the spokesman.
I'm relaying that.
You are not the spokesman for the department. You are a security guard.
Can you identify?
We are members of Congress.
Where's your badge? Where's your badge?
You don't have any identification.
Where's your ID? Where's your ID?
We are not.
It's not good enough.
We are not a threat.
Where's your ID? Ain't this the same party that's talking about having to have an ID to vote is racist? Why is she asking him for an ID and they don't even want you to have an ID to vote? Does that make any damn sense? They're the party that says you shouldn't have to have an ID to vote, but she's asking him for his ID. Yeah, they're harassing him. But look, I'm going to tell you real talk. Homeboy a G. Homeboy is a G, bruh. He was standing there like just... like he had this nonchalant attitude, like... like, nah, nigga. Y'all not getting in here. Like, you keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
To security, we're members of Congress and we want to ask the question.
We walk into the White House without having to go through Magna Carta.
We're members of Congress and we want to ask them questions. You don't want to ask nobody nothing. You want to be disruptive. You want to be disruptive. They are doing an audit. There's no need for you to be in there. Period.
Can we get someone?
This is an outrage. This is an outrage.
I'd like to speak with someone who works here.
This is an outrage. This is an outrage. So how much money have y'all hid in the Department of Education? What are you hiding in there? What are you hiding in there that you desperately want to get into that building?
What are you going to do? You're going to beat us up if we go in?
I mean, you're going to,
We want you to move out of the way.
We're not steamrolling you. We're
Get out of the way.
This is all access
sure that
entrance.
we can't.
Stand
what?
aside, sir.
We're
This
members
is
of
all
Congress.
access entrance.
Please stand aside, sir.
I'm not standing aside.
Why not?
Because my role is to make sure that...
What authority do you have to block members of Congress from the oversight? We don't have oversight responsibilities. By what authority can you deny members of Congress their oversight role?
If you don't have a business reason to be here,
You do not have authority, sir. You do not have authority. There is no authority for you to deny members of Congress their oversight responsibility.
Look at your boy over here. Look at Great Value Weekend. Look at Temu Weekend over here.
We're the
If you have an
appropriate.
appointment and you're on a guest list, we will let you in.
Is what you're saying
Or
that
you have to have an escort.
Let
Somebody
me ask
come
you a
down.
question. Can I ask my question? Are you
Send them
telling
down.
me today that you have to be on a guest list in order to come to the department?
No, what he's telling you is you can't come in. Turn around and leave. That's what he's telling you. You can't come in. Turn your goofy ass around and leave.
Department of Education.
Either we are informed in advance if somebody's coming, or
Oh, they
You
know
were
we were
informed.
coming.
You were informed in advance. Not
or
informed
there's an
members of
escort to
Congress.
take you where you're going.
Sir, not informed members of Congress signed a letter asking the acting secretary for a meeting and to answer a simple question. And she is
I'm
apparently.
not aware of the meeting.
So you have to be on a guest list to enter the Department of Education.
Members
I
of
just
Congress,
explained
we
you
don't
have
have to
to
be on the
either
guest
be-
list.
On a list in advance to have access, or if you're coming, then you have to let us know who your escort is. I don't know.
That was
who
true
your
last
escort
year. Did something change between last
That's
year?
always been the
No, it hasn't. I've walked into this building multiple times last year. I walked in. We were at least allowed to walk into that lobby, not stopped outside like
It's
this.
no difference. I mean, you'd be stopped at the visitors desk.
We're
Okay,
trying to
let's go.
stop the
I'm
Congress.
doing that in advance.
No.
Why are you doing
We're allowed to go to the
We've
visitors
got 100
desk.
people out here.
We're trying to
These
save
are
your
members of
job.
Congress. These are
You
members
won't
of
have a
Congress.
job. We're trying to save your job. You won't have a job.
Did you see the look on his face? when she said, we're trying to save your job, he looked over like, yeah, right.
Your job. You won't have a job if we don't help you.
This is no
You won't have any place to
This is
send
a
your
public
kids.
institution.
We're here speaking for a ton of kids from coast to coast.
Oh, we're here speaking for children. Get the F out of here. You mean the same Department of Education that was investigating parents? You mean the same Department of Education that had the FBI investigating parents because the parents didn't like what the children were being taught? The nerve. The nerve.
That deserve a quality public education, and this department should stay open, and we want to share that
The
message.
leadership department's working to do that.
Yeah.
We're not so sure. That's why we're here.
That's what we want to talk to her about.
Last year we'd be able to walk in and go to that desk.
I mean, the response I got right here, that doesn't sound like,
Sir.
it's not dangerous.
I'm going to stop you right there. No. I'm going to stop you right there and put it on the record. You did not get a dangerous response
She's
here.
telling me to get out of the way?
You did not get a dangerous response here, so I'm not going to let you put that
Excuse me,
narrative out
somewhere
there.
he can lie
I'm
all
not
he
going to
wants
let
to.
you
I'm
put
not
that.
saying-
Oh, no, Maxine Waters, we heard you. We heard you when you said, what are you going to do if we move you out of the way? We heard you. We heard you, Maxine Waters. We heard you.
Narrative out there. I'm going to tell you to
I'm
your
not
face
afraid
that
of
that's a
him. He can
lie.
lie.
You have no idea how much pleasure I would get out of seeing Maxine Waters get locked up.
We are members of Congress, as she said. What I asked you is, do we need to be on a guest list to be in?
Or somebody coming down to escort
but
you.
there was no danger or threat to you.
Go
So
get
let's just
somebody.
make
Go
sure
get
that
somebody.
We are allowed to go to that desk
there
right
was
there.
no danger to you.
We are allowed to go to that desk right there.
Go get
so that-
Like I've
somebody
done
to
multiple
escort us.
times in the past years.
Go get
We're allowed
somebody
go
to
that desk.
escort us in. You know this
The acting
building.
secretary, Denise Carter.
Yeah, that's who we came to
Or
see. Get
the
someone.
chief of staff.
So what?
I said, there's not an acceptable meeting.
Why are you not letting us in?
Why can't we ask for one?
I'm doing it.
Why can't we go in and
Why
ask
are you
for
doing it in
one?
advance? That's not a thing. I have not seen that.
Why can't we go in and ask for one?
Can you send somebody from the Department of Education here, not just a security guard?
I've explained why you're not coming.
Well, are you prepared to stand here for 24 hours with us? Are you prepared to stand here all night if we decide to stay?
I guess, yes.
All right,
He said, I
stay
guess.
right there.
She said, are you prepared to stand here all night? He said, I guess. He said, that's what it takes.
You just stay and
Why
stand.
are you letting us go to that desk like we were able to do last year?
This ain't last year,
He's
buddy.
not a U.S. employee.
This is a public institution. So are you not aware of members of Congress who have responsibilities on?
We trying to save your job.
He's not a federal employee. Just like I'm telling you. Can I see it? Show us your badge again. Let's see.
How do we know who you are?
I don't know. I can't see it. I'm a federal employee.
We're allowed
You're not showing us your badge. Why are
we're
you
allowed to
holding
go to
it
that
like that?
visitor's desk like we have been allowed to do in past years. We are allowed to go to that visitor's
Now they're
desk.
bringing Department of Homeland
Hey,
Security.
they should come out.
Absurd.
They should come
Let
out.
them come out. Let them come out.
I know at a minimum,
we have
we are
those
allowed to
too.
go to that visitor's desk.
We have one of those too, just like
At a
you.
minimum.
Why can't we get
He does not have one of those.
We have one of those.
He ain't got one of those.
We're members of Congress. Let us in.
We'd like you to.
We've always been allowed in.
Members of Congress. We want to have a meeting.
Were you told to deny members of Congress entrance into this building, sir?
There's no meeting.
That's a good question.
Were you told to
Why
deny
did you call
members
the
of Congress
Department of
into this
Homeland
building?
Yeah.
Security? This is absurd.
Were you told to stand here?
Yeah, were you told to deny members of Congress from entering this building?
There's no business purpose to be here, so that's why.
Why would they not be here? Why would they not be
There's no business
We
purpose.
are members of
Say
Congress.
that
Many
with a
of
straight
us are on
face.
the Education Committee. How can you say there's no
Are you making a
business?
decision for the Department of Education on your own behalf? Were you told to come out and block members of
They
Congress?
know that
This is sad. This is sad. This is like, you know what this is like? This is like watching broke dudes try to convince the bouncer at the club to let them get in for free the way the chicks get in. Like, this is crazy. Like, listening to them try to manipulate their way into that building is diabolical, bruh. You got the one dude over there that looks like Jesse Smollett and The Weeknd did the fusion dance. He's over there talking about some, we used to have access. We could go right there to that desk. Why don't you let us go right there to that desk? Yeah, right. Sure thing there, pal. Yeah, I'm going to open the door to let you just go to the desk. Like, what are we talking about here? We know what you're here for. You're here for the same thing you were at USAID for. You're here for the same thing you were at the Treasury Department for, to try to disrupt and stop Doge from finding out your bullshit. That's all it is. That's all it is. And to watch the Democrats stand there and harass that guy for doing his job and try to manipulate him into allowing them to go in that building, it is sad and it's pathetic.
Max, ask the question again. That's important.
Were you told, are you making this decision to stand in front of this door on your own behalf, on behalf of the Department of Education, or were you told to come out here and block members of Congress and invite the desk?
I'm doing my job.
So everybody's
What is that?
We're doing our jobs.
We're trying to save your job.
Said, I'm doing my job. She talking about, what is that? What do you mean, what is that? It's obvious what his job is. It's obvious.
Show them your ID.
Were you told to stand here, or did you decide to stand here and block members of Congress from entering the Department of Education?
to federal buildings.
That man right there, yo, he gotta be ex-military, bro. That dude right there has the patience of Job. You hear me? Like, yo, he's got the patience of Job, bruh.
Allowed in there.
So a private security contractor
Do you know who members of Congress are?
members of
Sure, we're all
Congress.
members of Congress.
Maybe he doesn't understand. Do you
A private
understand who
security
members of Congress
contractor
are?
is making the decision to block members of Congress from acting.
Who the hell said anything about a private security contract? Like, bruh, this is the goofy shit that I mean. The Democrats are horrible people, bruh.
From a public access entrance.
I don't think he knows.
You have the
who-
authority
what
as a
the
private
Congress is
security
or what he
contractor to block members of Congress. That has been knighted and granted to you.
You have to at least let us go to the desk.
Yeah.
Sending the goons out.
It's made it
Oh
worse.
my, look at that.
They
Who told you to
sending
do
the goons
this?
out.
Open the door.
Oh, look. You hear what Maxine Waters said? She said, oh, look at that. They sending the goons out. Yeah. You know who's behind him inside that building? Law enforcement. So guess what, Democrats? You're not allowed to go in there. You're causing a disturbance. Okay? You're causing a disturbance.
Do you understand who members of Congress are?
And you don't
Who
care.
are we then?
You don't care.
We have a job to do.
We're not dangerous people. We're not, I don't know, security. There are no thieves and thugs out here. We're members of
And I
Congress.
swear to God, if we don't, at some point in life, we got to get these ancient mammies out of Congress. Jesus Christ.
We're parents, we're teachers.
Each of us.
There's our ID, right there.
We were elected to do this.
This is our job.
This is our job. We're doing our job.
I've never in my life seen such a sad, pitiful group of people.
Oh, wow.
You're securing this building against who?
Members of Congress.
Who are you
The people.
protecting?
Against members of the people's
So
house
this
who
is the
represent the
beginning of
people.
full transparency of this administration.
That's right.
The administration that talked about they're going to open the doors to all of these things and show the American public what is going on. They won't
Transparency.
even open the door to.
I wish I would have been there. I wish I'd have been there. Soon as she started talking like that, I'd have been like, man, shut the hell up. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. She'd be like, huh? Who said that? I said it. One of the American citizens said it. You just don't, you want to go in there so you can try to stop them from finding out your bullshit. That's all that is. I'd have been talking shit, bruh.
This building to members of Congress. We are not posing any threat here. We are not dangerous people. We have not done anything. We're trying to request a meeting, and they have a private security contractor who on his own is making decisions on behalf of the...
Angel said they are worried. No, they are scared to death. They are scared to death. Do you see the look of franticness in their face? They are scared, but see, they're in a precarious position. Because it's like, yeah, you want to get in there, but how bad do you want to get in there? You feel me? Because if you notice, they ain't put hands on old boy. Old boy just standing there chilling like they ain't tried to move him.
The Department of Education.
So Congressman Hayes, what you're saying is they allow billionaires and his minions to come in to this building.
I don't know who he is, but I know who I am. And I'm a member of Congress with oversight responsibilities trying to request a meeting and a private...
They getting into it with each other about what's going on. Oh, snap.
Yeah! They squabbling out there now. Yeah!
Security contractor is not allowing me to enter the building.
They allow billionaires to go into this building, but not the people's representatives. They allow billionaires and their cronies to come in, but not. There's a lack of transparency here. The members of Congress
said they allow billionaires and their cronies to go in that building. You're a Democrat congressman. You are a billionaire's crony. What are you talking about, bro?
The people's representatives are not allowed in. This is not transparent.
They're locking our kids out. Not only are they not letting us...
Did you hear him? Did you hear him? They're locking our kids out. This is not fair. You're trying to stop the children from getting an education. This isn't fair. Do you see what they're doing? They're trying to stop the children from getting the education. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. I don't want to hear that shit. Tell your story walking. You don't give a crispity fuck about the children. Stop it. Stop it. Because if you cared about the damn children, you wouldn't have had them out of school for a year. Yeah, you thought we forgot about that. Only to find out later from Fauci, that they didn't have to stay out of school for a year. You don't care about the damn children. Cut it out.
Now they've called the Department of Homeland Security. We are members of Congress here to talk with the Department of Education, and they're treating us...
The kids deserve to have us go in and fight for them.
The kids deserve for us to go in there and fight for them. Tell your story walking, Grandpa.
Children of this country deserve that.
Tell your story walking.
This is not Russia.
This is not Russia. Tell your story walking.
See him. Let the camera see him.
Let the camera see him.
We are members of Congress.
Come in.
They're blocking us.
See this man here, who is a federal employee. He told us.
He's not.
Are you a federal employee?
No.
Huh?
Yes.
No, he said he's a federal employee.
What is keeping her animated? Can anybody tell me what is? Look, Irv Gotti just passed away. How are these people that are this old still in Congress? How is it possible? You said Satan? It gotta be. It gotta be. It has to be some supernatural force that keeps them moving and shit, because how the fuck? They're ancient.
We pay him. We raise money to make sure that we have a Department of Education. Everybody that's hired at the Department of Education are here because we pay for them. to be here. He's standing here today, blocking the door, and he can't give us a good reason why he's...
And somebody come get their grandma. Somebody come get their grandma. Like, please, somebody come and get their grandmama. What in the hell?
Blocking this door.
So make sure they see right here, all access entrance.
Well, and I think it should be clear to parents in the United States.
Make sure they see this sign right here. It says all access entrance. Apparently not. Juicy weekend.
You want to advocate on behalf of your children. You are not allowed
to come
into this building where you pay taxes.
Oh my God.
Parents who have children who are disabled. Access is being blocked. You voted. You voted for members of Congress.
Yeah, that members of Congress. You don't have access to come in here to make sure your children get an education. What kind of education? You mean the type of education where you're teaching them pornographic materials? You mean that type of education? You mean that type of education? Huh? The type of education that got them to the point where shit, they can barely read, barely add.
To advocate on behalf of your children.
Well, yeah, we know why you upset. Because you thought you was going to use the Department of Education to churn out a whole new generation of communists. That's really what this is. That's really what some of them are mad about. They're mad because they thought they were going to use the Department of Education to churn out a whole new generation of communists with identity crisis.
Children with disabilities, for young women who have been victims of sexual assault in our classrooms, on our school grounds. Members of OCR are fighting for your children. We are not allowed in the building to talk to them.
Ma'am, the gentleman behind you, it says DHS Police, Department of Homeland Security. So apparently, y'all are being a problem right now. Okay? Now, you're lucky you're Democrats. Because if you was Republicans acting like this, they would arrest your asses. Like, let's just be real. Let's just be real about it. If you were Republicans out there acting like that, they would arrest your ass. Quick, fast.
We are not allowed to advocate on behalf of America's children. America, we have a problem.
Now, everybody stand back.
And this is what's so sad. What's so sad is goofy ass chicks like this really think we still believe them. We don't believe you, ma'am. Like, are y'all so blind and in such a bubble that you don't understand that the hustle is over? We know what you are now. No amount of virtue signaling, no amount of posturing, no amount of anything is going to change that. You can sit there and talk about the children are our future, all of that shit. Where's my money? That's all it boils down to. Where is my money? Period.
On behalf of America's children, America, we have a problem.
Now,
you damn right we got a problem.
And let the cameras see they're calling all of these gun-loading people out on us.
They're calling gun-loading people out on them. That's the Department of Homeland Security. Why is she talking like those are not government employees as well?
They're calling them out on us. Look behind this door. Who do you see?
And by the way, to the people like Jay that just came in here to spew some bullshit for a $2 super chat. I already told y'all a million times. If you say some crazy shit, I'm not putting it on the screen and I'm not reading it out loud. And I got even more news for y'all. I'm not even putting $2 super chats on the screen. I done told y'all a million times. Don't $2 me to death. So we not even doing that. You want your message to be read, you want it on the screen, it need to be 5 or better. I'm sorry. And I'm not putting no blue nothing on the screen.
See back there.
The doors will open.
Do they have guns on them?
Yes.
Do
We
they
don't
have
any
guns?
weapons.
Are they prepared to shoot us?
Wow. Really?
What do you see back there?
The doors will open.
Do they have guns on them?
Yes.
Do
We
they
don't
have
any
guns?
weapons.
Are they prepared to shoot us? We want in.
No one says on the door.
All access entrance.
It says all entrance.
All
Government building.
I'm a member of Congress. I'm chair of the Progressive Caucus. I'm vice-ranking member of the Education Committee. And the baseline responsibility of the Congress is to oversee our federal agencies. Each and every one of us have been in this building and through.
And you didn't give a damn about overseeing anything while Biden was in office. So shut up.
These doors. But of course, as soon as we get word that Elon Musk and Donald Trump want to shut down the Department of Education, suddenly they don't want to let members of Congress in that ask questions. Musk and the Republicans, they say they're supposedly about saving us money, bringing transparency, seeing where the dollars really go. No, they're the ones that lock the doors and make sure that your elected representatives can't even ask questions.
We can't ask questions. Do you know that they're responsible for all of the student loans in this country?
I hear that they want to cut those student loans give them as tax cuts to their billionaire friends.
And are they aware of Title I, where mothers are getting up?
Why do they think anybody in America cares about anything they got to say outside of where the money went? Like, no one cares. No one cares. Your hustle is over. No one cares. We don't care. We don't care.
Going to work for minimum wages, and they cannot afford the education that the billionaires have for their children, and we try to help them by giving money to this kind of person here, and the people
who... what was you getting ready to say? What was you getting ready to say, Maxine Waters? You was getting ready to say something real nasty. You caught yourself, though.
Work here included all of the people in this country and those Title I families who need some help, both in urban areas and rural areas, and mothers who can't even afford the child care that they need for their children while they're taking these jobs, making...
Man, shut the hell up. Shut the absolute
minimum wages, and we're helping them with Title I, and this man is blocking the door. He says he's a federal employee. He won't tell us who gave him permission to do this. All he knows is he's going to stand here and tell the members of Congress who are elected, who vote for the funding for all of them in this building, and for the student loans, and for the Title I families, he's going to tell us that we can't come in and talk with anybody. Is that right?
Does this remind you of the other people who have blocked the schoolhouse doors before?
Yes.
Yep. Right. Boy, this is a flashback.
Yes.
You know, this is a civil rights violation. They're prepared to lock the schoolhouse doors of 49 million children in America who go to public schools, and even more students. who receive scholarships and loans and grants for higher education.
And now
all I hear is, when, let us in so we can try to keep our power. When. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. I don't hear nothing else.
the police are behind this storm.
Our police come to the scene. And I know he was told to come out here and do this.
Yes, it was.
He was told to come out here and block members of Congress from entering an all-access entrance to the Department of Education as we fight in defense of public education and students.
Mel, maybe he'll save his job.
Okay, back up, and this is going to go out in history. The man who blocked the doors of the Department of, hold your face up so they can see you. Department of Education, get a good copy of him. Let him get recorded in history for what he's doing today. Let his children see him. Let his children know that he was standing in the way of all children being educated. Look them in the eye. Come on.
The level of harassment is ridiculous, bruh. The level of harassment is ridiculous. This is sad.
Hold your face up. Look at him. Let him see you. This is him. Look at it. What's your name? Tell us your name. Give me that ID again. So what?
I showed you the ID.
You do what?
I showed you the
ID. She can't even hear him. I can hear him. She can't even hear him.
Let me see the ID again. Huh?
No.
No? Will someone else ask him for the ID? Will you ask him for it? He won't let me see it again. You didn't see it. You didn't see it.
And look at her. Look at her. These people shouldn't be in Congress. They should be in a nursing home. Look at how old these people are.
Because there is a question as to whether or not you're a private security agency.
Ain't none of your business.
Agent, that's important to us, or an employee of the Department of Education.
There's no identification on you that we can see.
I tell you what, his resolve is stronger than theirs. Because a minute ago, they was all swarmed up on him. Now they falling back. They getting weary already.
Did you get that picture? Everybody got that
another
picture?
job when they closed down the Department of Education? Have you been promised another job in lieu of...
You're letting us in? I'm going in. We'll be going in with you. We'll go in with you.
We're not dangerous. I'm not. I got bad arthritis. I'm not going to hurt you.
Oh, he wants you. He wants you to do something.
I can't, Maxine. I'm not capable.
Yeah.
All I got is my mouth, my questions,
Yeah.
my agency as Article 1 of the Constitution.
Look at her trying to look at her trying to get louder because he's on the phone. Look at her. Trying her best to get louder because he's on the phone.
That's all I got.
He's blocking his ears.
That's all I got.
He's blocking his ears.
All I got. That's all I got. I'm not a prize fighter except for children. I'm speaking on behalf of my 3 children, my 3 grandchildren, my 3 great-grandchildren. And for the ones that are coming. I got 3 great-granddaughters.
How the hell does she have 3 great-grandchildren? That right there speaks volumes. How does this woman have great-grandchildren?
I'm guaranteed to have a legacy of more children who are going to need an education. And I am here standing in the gap for them. I got a 2-year-old great-granddaughter who can't do what I'm doing today.
At the Department of Education right now, where they have locked the doors. I've been in this building so many times, so have other boards. It's already done.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, his name is Jim Harris.
Now look, you see what she doing right now? You see what she doing right now? Why does she want to why does she want to say his name for everybody? Like she's literally doxing him right now. Why I'm still trying to figure out why they don't arrest them for disorderly conduct, all types of shit. All types of shit.
Put that in your column. Jim Harfield. Is that your name? Is that your name? Oh, he said that's his name. So put that when you show his picture, identify it. That's his name.
About Trump's.
Now, why else would she be doing that? Why else would she be doing that? Unbelievable. 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 Shout out to David. Shout out to Andre. He said, got Mum-Ra, the ever living, trying to enter. Shout out to, shout out to Big Mike. He said, young and old Negro bed wenches. Shout out to DJ F. He said, DJ T is having the last laugh from the Dems and the celebs doing him dirty back in the day. Yep. Appreciate the double up. Shout out to Gone Postal. Appreciate you. See, shout out to Cedric. He said it was probably a woman using a man's name. Shout out to Andrew. Appreciate you. So yeah, you saw the Democrats losing their minds because they weren't allowed access into the Department of Education. Oh well, is what it is. I told you, Trump is moving too fast for them. They can't do nothing. Trump is moving too fast for them. He too swift. By the time they finally get in the Department of Education, he'll be on to the next thing. But yo, shout out to everybody. Matter of fact, hold on, we got some more. Let's see. Shout out to Convertible Creed. He says, Spartans. Shout out to Convertible Creed. He said, the Dems haven't realized that Trump is the banker. And in the game of Monopoly, you don't pass go or collect $200 plus. If they keep it up, they're going to get the chance card to say go directly to jail. Facts. Oh my God. Let's see. Shout out to Nikia. Said good for the security professional standing in his square. Yeah, he did. He did his thing. He did his thing. Shout out to David. He said they are so used to getting their way, huh? Like spoiled, rotten kids stand facing the corner. Time out, time for them. Yep. Shout out to Jim Rat. Said just like Grandpa off of holes. Well, that's too damn bad. Yep. Shout out to Electrician 480. He said, Angryman, I'm so done with Maxine Waters. It's time for her to retire. Yep. Shout out to Mr. Chambers. Mr. Chambers said, some from the BINO Nation, please slang the D her way and shut the F up. Take one for the team, please. Oh my God. Shout out to Nakia, said masculinity at its best. Yep. Shout out to JM, said Maxine's crew, they don't die, they multiply. Shout out to High Tolerance. He said that hen needs to go somewhere looking like a melted Snickers. was in the front pocket. Oh my God. Shout out to Black Goku Zero, said the fact that these people are going so hard in the paint for the current state of our education system and not getting arrested for it shows how much of a laughing stock we are as a country. Facts. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that came through. I got to get up out of here, man. I got to go attend to my wife who is sick. I think she might have the flu. Not sure. But I'm going to go check out, make sure she all right. But yo, shout out to everybody that came through. I appreciate you guys for tuning into the show. It's been awesome as always. Make sure you guys go check out my book, The Angryman Standard. All you have to do is go to Amazon and type The Angryman Standard in the search bar and it will come up. Shout out to Eddie. He said, just paying my dues, Angry Man. I appreciate you, bro. And if you want any merchandise, all you have to do is go to shopBinoNation.com. Again, that is shopBinoNation.com. But other than that, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Deuces.
Spartans! What is your profession?